SportsCenter in-game. This intermission report is presented by Southwest Airlines, official airline of the National Hockey League.
Welcome to SportsCenter in-game. The Avs and the Sharks tied up at one apiece after one period of play. Earlier today in Ottawa, it was Toronto and the Ottawa Senators coming off a 3-overtime game the other night. Which team would be the freshest? Curtis Joseph was terrific in that first game. 54 saves. We're still scoreless here in the second period. Martin Havlat drops it off to Mike Fisher. That deflects off Magnus Arvidsson. Arvidsson's first goal of playoffs. Ottawa up 1-0. Still 1-0 in the third. Arvidsson again. Terrific pass from Havlat. You heard it banging off the post. Second of the night for Magnus. It's 2-0 now. Alfredsson waiting for traffic in front. And that's now 3-0. Daniel Alfredsson getting that goal. And you take a look at the replay. Robert Reichel pushing Benoit Brunet into the crease. It was not interference. The goal stands. It's 3-0 Sens. Under a minute left. Toronto down 3-1. Travis Green throws it in front. And it is deflected past Patrick Lalime. Toronto only down by 1. Under 25 seconds left to go. Thomas Kaberle's shot is wide. Alexander Mogilny right there. And it will not go in. Ottawa survives 3-2. Patrick Lalime, 26 saves. His home shutout streak stopped at 176 minutes and 44 seconds. He would have been only the second goaltender in NHL history to post 3 straight shutouts. The Sens get the win. You can see Game 4 on ESPN2 on Wednesday evening. New York, and you can see more hockey tomorrow night. First off on ESPN2, the Canadiens and the Hurricanes in Montreal. The Canadiens looking good last night. Try to go up 2-1. That's at 7 Eastern. An hour later here on ESPN, we have the Red Wings and the Blues. The Blues down 2-0. New York Daily News reporting that Herb Brooks met with Rangers GM Glenn Sather today, interviewing for that vacant head coaching position. Sather's also interviewed Ken Hitchcock, Pat Burns, among those on his list as well. Well, to a man, the Dallas Mavericks said that they just didn't play well enough to win the other night in Game 1 against the Kings, and they were absolutely right. They absolutely did not shoot very well. A playoff low, 39% from the floor. Game 2 is underway in Sacramento. The Kings trying to go up 2-0. Mike Bibby here, stealing it away from Stevie Nash and Chris Webber. Right there, terrific cut to the hoop by C-Webb. The Kings go up 6. Second quarter, the lead is 3. Nash leading the break. And he just takes it in all the way for the layup. The Kings only up by 1. Second quarter. Later on, Weber leading the break. Bibby back to C-Webb. The Kings only up by 1 at the half, and they are now playing in the third quarter. A very entertaining game, and the Mavs have a 3-point lead. Under 4 minutes left to go in that one. Bibby leading the way with 20 points for Sacramento. Steve Nash, 19 points and 4 assists. There is a report out of San Antonio that Tim Duncan will be named the NBA's MVP at a news conference Thursday in San Antonio. That word comes from the San Antonio Express News. Duncan finished ahead of Jason Kidd, the Nets point guard. John Daly is doing fine, but he did have an allergic reaction to a component in diet pills, causing, according to his wife, a mini stroke. Sherry Daly says tests show her husband is okay. They're on their way to England for a golf tournament. Curtis Williams, the University of Washington safety who was paralyzed from the neck down in a helmet-to-helmet hit in October of 2000, passed away this morning in Fresno, California. There is no official word on his cause of death. The University of Washington spokesman, though, says that he died of system failure, that is. Williams had been under 24-hour care since this hit against Stanford in October of 2000. His brother David had been taking care of him in Fresno, where Curtis passed away this morning. Curtis Williams, only 24 years old. An entertaining game in San Jose. It's 1-1, and after 1, this is the Southwest Airlines intermission report.
Welcome back to SportsCenter in-game, the Southwest Airlines intermission report.
Indians and the Orioles in Baltimore, scoreless in the fourth. Runners on the corners for Jim Thome, and that is deep and gone over the center field fence. 3-run homer for Jim. Indians up 3-0 on Thome's 8th of the year. Now in the 5th, it's 4-1 Omar Vizquel on third, and he tries to steal home, but he is thrown out. Sean Douglas gets him. Now 4-4 in the top of the 8th. Brady Anderson back home in Baltimore, now an Indian. He was on second. Holbert Cabrera, all sorts of craziness. The Indians win it 9-4. The Red Sox have defeated the Devil Rays by the final of 5-3. Johnny Damon went 3 for 5. His hitting streak is up to 16 games. The Red Sox are red hot. Tigers and the Twins in Minnesota, bottom of the fourth. Twins down 1-0. Jock Jones facing Steve Sparks. And with men on second and third, that is your basic two-run single. The Twins take the lead 2-1. Top of the fifth, it is still 2-1. Mike Rivera facing Rick Reed. And he snares the comebacker, starting a 1-4-3 double play. And the Twins win it by the final of 3-1. The Reds have defeated the Brewers by the final of 8-5. Adam Dunn, another big game for him, including his first career grand slam. He has 6 home runs in his last 9 games. Went 3 for 4 tonight. Cubs and the Cards, bottom of the fifth. Bill Miller, first game back. And he's good, driving it out and into the bleachers. We are tied at 5. Still tied at 5, bottom of the ninth. Alex Gonzalez came up, and he hit that game-winning home run. And the Cubs win it by the final of 6-5. Rob Blake and Scott Thornton have the goals. This has been the Southwest Airlines Intermission Report.